Good morning everyone. Welcome to EVS class. Today we are going to start chapter 5. Title of the chapter is Animals Around Us. In this chapter we will study about the animals. We see different types of animals around us. All of you look at this one and tell me the names of the animals in this picture. You can write in the comment section. Animals are classified according to their habitats. Habitats means what? Living place of animal. Animals live on land are called land animals. Lion, tiger, elephant. Such types of animals are called what? Land animals. Animals live in water are called aquatic or water animals. Fish, octopus, whale. Such types of animals are called what? Water or aquatic animals. Animals live in hot desert areas. Camel, chameleon. They live where? In hot desert areas. Some animals, they live under the ground. Rats, snakes, they live where? Under the ground. So animals are also classified according to their living place, according to their habitats. All of you have understood about this one? Land animals, water or aquatic animals. Animals, they live in hot desert areas. Animals, they live under the ground. And some animals, they can live in both places. Such types of animals are called what? Amphibian animals. Amphi means both. Such type of animals can live on land and in water. Can you give me the examples of such types of animals? Give me example. Write down in the comment section. Amphibian animals have lungs to breathe on land and they have gills and skin pores to breathe in water. So, amphibian animals are able to survive in water and on land. Have you seen frog? Frog can live in both places. Frog, toad, salamander can live in both places on land and in water. So, such types of animals are called what? Amphibian animals. Animals are classified according to their eating habits. Carnivorous animals, they eat flesh of animals. Lion, tiger, fox, they eat flesh of animals. Herbivorous animals, they eat plants and their products. Cow, goat, elephant, rabbit. These are the examples of herbivorous animals. Omnivorous animals, they eat both flesh of animals and plants. Human beings, dog, crow, monkey, they are the examples of omnivorous animals. So all of you have understood about carnivorous animals, herbivorous animals and omnivorous animals. Endangered species. There are a large number of animals that are killed by human beings for different purposes. They kill animals. They kill elephants for their tusks. They kill tigers for their skins. So, number of some animal is decreasing day by day, and what would be happen in the future that these animals would be disappeared from the earth. Disappeared, it means extinct from the earth. In the future, these animals are going to be extinct. So, these animals are called what? Endangered species. It means these animals are in danger situation. Like giant panda, wild cat, house sparrow, leopard, grey wolf, These are the examples of endangered species. Extinct animals. Extinct means disappear. These animals are disappeared from the earth. These animals are not found on the earth. You can't find these animals. So these animals are known as what? Extinct animals. It means totally disappeared. Like dinosaurs, woolly rhinoceros, mammoth, dodo bird, Tasmanian tiger. These are the examples of extinct animals. Now you can't find these animals on the earth. Animals are very important, and human beings, they kill animals for their own needs. Human beings, they kill tigers for their skin. Human beings, they kill elephants for their tusk. And animals require food from plants and provide them carbon dioxide to make their own food by the process of photosynthesis. So animals and plants both are dependent on each other. They can't survive without each other. And what do? Human beings, they are killing animals, so plants can't survive without animals in the forest. They get carbon dioxide from where? From the animals. And animals, they get food from plants, and we are destroying both animals and plants. So we should protect the animals to maintain the ecological balance of nature. Ecology means what? The branch of science that deals with the relations of organisms to one another and to their physical surrounding. Ecosystem is a geographical area where plants, animals, and other organisms, as well as weather, landscape, work together to form a life. Biotic factors and abiotic factors both work together to form a life. Biotic factors means living organisms, plants, animals. Abiotic factor means what? Non-living factors. Non-living factors that affect the ecosystem. Soil, water, sunlight, mountain, abiotic factors. So both, they work together. Both are included in the ecosystem. In a society, there are many jobs that help keep things running smoothly. A doctor, milkman, garbage man, waitress, farmer, they all play an important role in our society. Similar to a society, species in an ecosystem each have a role in keeping the ecosystem running smoothly. For example, predators keep the population of mice under control. Insects are also very important. Insects pollinate flowers, and worms break down dead organisms. All species are important and help keep the ecosystem balanced. So, we should protect animals to maintain the ecological balance of nature. We should not kill the animals, and animals are protected where? Do you know? Animals are protected in wildlife sanctuary, national park. In Gujarat, there are wildlife sanctuaries and national park. Gir Forest National Park, Black Buck National Park, Marine National Park. Animals are protected here. They get proper ecosystem to survive. So government has taken so many steps to protect animals, and we should not kill animals for our own benefits. Not only for the laws, for humanity also. So in this chapter, all of you have understood about the importance of animals, that how and why are animals so important for the ecosystem? And whatever I have asked question in the class, you have to answer me in the comment section. Thank you. Have a good one. Bye.